Have you ever noticed how your friend studies the night before an exam and still gets the same grades as you, even though you spent a whole week cramming? Frustrating, right? And it gets worse when you skip weekends, ignore group chats, and still end up with average results. But here's the good news. The problem isn't you. It's the way you were taught to study, and today I'm going to show you how to put your studying on easy mode. I'll share 8 strategies that will help you study faster, cut your study time in half, and still score top grades. Let's go. Tip number 8, cut out sugary snacks. When you're studying, it's tempting to grab a chocolate bar for a quick energy boost. But here's the thing. Sugar gives you a spike of energy, followed by a crash that slows your brain down and makes it harder to focus. Studies from UCLA show that too much sugar reduces memory retention and cognitive function. Instead, go for brain-boosting snacks like nuts, berries, or fish. These give you steady energy and help keep your mind sharp. Tip number 7, the power of positive thinking. If you sit down to study thinking, this is going to be so boring. Guess what? It will be. But if you tell yourself, I'll get through this quickly, or this isn't as hard as it seems, your brain will work with you, not against you. Harvard studies show that positive thinking can actually boost performance. Use affirmations like, I can finish this topic in 30 minutes, or I understand this easily to get into the zone and reduce stress. Tip number 6, use a timer. Spending hours studying, but still feel like you're getting nowhere? Try the Pomodoro Technique. Set a timer for 30 minutes and focus fully during that time. When you know a break is coming soon, it's easier to stay motivated and productive. This method helps reduce procrastination and makes your study sessions way more efficient. Tip number 5, the 80-20 rule. Not all study material is equally important. The Pareto principle says that 20% of the material gives you 80% of the results. So instead of trying to learn everything, focus on the key topics. The ones your teacher repeats, highlights in summaries, or that show up often on past exams. This will save you time and maximize your results. Tip number 4, reverse learning. Why read an entire chapter when you can start with the questions at the end? Look at the questions first, then go back and find the answers in the text. This way, you know exactly what's important and can focus on what really matters. Reverse learning helps you spot key patterns and connections, speeding up your understanding and improving retention. Tip number 3, focus on your weaknesses. It's easy to stick with topics you're already good at, but real progress comes when you tackle your weak spots. Make a list of the subjects or concepts you struggle with and focus on those first. Use horizontal learning. Connect new ideas with things you already understand. This makes complex topics easier and helps you learn faster. Tip number 2, use AI as your personal tutor. Why not let AI help you study smarter? Tools like ChatGPT can explain difficult concepts, create summaries, generate quizzes, and even tailor practice questions to your learning style. With the right prompts, AI can turn hours of studying into minutes by breaking down tough topics into simple explanations. Tip number 1, learn from your mistakes. Every mistake you make on a quiz or assignment is a chance to improve. Keep a notebook or digital doc where you write down your mistakes. Before your next exam, review them so you don't repeat them again. This technique helps your brain recognize patterns, fill knowledge gaps, and improves long-term retention. That's all for this one. With these strategies, you'll study faster, smarter, and still have time to enjoy your weekends.